A while back, I moved all of my excess cleaning supplies down here into my basement, and most of it fits on these two shelves, but I had so much that it actually took a third shelf. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. Some of you have been asking me when I'm going to be going back down in the basement and working down there. Well, the time has come. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in my basement. If you've got something that you want to do around your house, whether it's your basement or anywhere else, grab your stuff and come on, and let's do it together. I'm going to be working on my cleaning supplies. Most of my excess cleaning supplies are down here in my basement. The things that I use daily or fairly frequently are upstairs in my utility closet. But I found that I just had too much. It was overwhelming, and I wasn't cleaning anything because I just couldn't get to the stuff. Now I actually use what I have upstairs, but I still have a lot down here in the basement. And I'm finding that because I still have so much and I really can't get to it, I use some of it, but some of it I just don't remember that I even have it. And these things were actually in these two shelves over here, and I actually had so much that I had to use a third shelf. My goal is to get it down to where I don't have that much. So maybe just one shelf, two shelves, three shelves. I'm not sure. But I want to narrow it down some more. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And one of the reasons it took me so long to get down here and start working on this was because I wanted to move these two shelves out. They used to be full of books, and I cleared those out a long time ago. But I couldn't move the shelves, and there was carpet under here. You can see we are in the process of getting this carpet out a little at a time, but I couldn't move the shelves myself. And so I just asked Randy again last night if he could take care of that. And I came down here to get a before picture, and he was already working on it. So, and I was not going to complain about that. I did not get the before picture, but that's okay. So he got the carpet out of that area, and I wiped the walls down and this floor area a little bit, and he helped me wipe the shelves down and move that back. So now what I want to do is come over here on this side and start going through these shelves, and anything that I know that I use, like I have come down here and gotten it and used it and then brought it back down here. Any of those kinds of things I'm going to move over. And then slowly over time, I'm either going to be using up things that are in that I leave over here, or I'm going to realize that I'm not using them. I'm not going to use them, and I will start knowing what I can declutter. So hopefully that makes sense. But the first thing I'm going to do is start moving over some things that I do know that I use. Okay, so Randy has trouble when I use pine sol, so I don't use that often, but there are times that I use it. But I'm going to keep that over here in the wait and see pile area. Let's see. Ammonia is one of those things that I guess there are times when you might need to use it, so I'll have to research and see what I might need that for. I'm going to take this to the, oh wait a minute, that's just water. Huh. That's not even, I don't know why that's there. So that may get decluttered. And I used to use this on my floor a lot, but I haven't been using it. So that's going to stay over here for the time being. Peroxide and toilet cleaner. Let's see. Occasionally I use my dishwasher. This is not something I use often. We have more toilet bowl cleaner here. Borax is something, there's still some in there that I don't use often, so we'll leave it here for now. I have used this for some stuff. There are certain things that you can use that for. I had some that I'd had for a long time, and I was going to declutter, and I ended up, people were like, oh, you can use it for this and that and this and that, so I kept it. And so now I do keep some. I don't use it often, but I do occasionally get that and use it. We are in the process of letting go of our carpet. So unless Randy would need that for his car or something, or for my car, don't think I would need that. This is some cleaner for the floor. I know that you can use Downy for other things. I don't use it in my washer. Febreze is another one of those things. We have some, but it's another one of those things that bothers Randy's breathing. I think I kept that just to, if I needed to spray for air freshener or something also. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move these few things, and then I'll come back and look up in this shelf and see if there's anything up there that I'm for sure I will use. This shelf looks like it might be easier to tackle, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one before I do that one at the top. But we do use the liquid hand soap, so I will definitely put those over there. And this is just water and spray bottles. Spray bottles I will keep, but I'm going to leave them here for now. I want to see what all I have as far as actual products. This one, the drain cleaner, I think Randy probably does use that. And that's also drain cleaner. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him if he uses both of those. I want to keep the barkeeper's friend. And this is some cleaner. I don't use this stuff a lot. So I think I'll leave that over here for now. One of the things that I want to do is to get it so that I have less products. So if it's something that I definitely want to use, then I'm going to definitely take it over there. But if it's something that, if I can find an alternative, and rather than having several products that can do the same thing, if I can get down to where I have one and maybe have things that are less toxic, then that's kind of what I want to work on. I have used these, but this is still very full, and so is this. So that tells me that I'm not using these a whole lot. So I'm going to leave them over here in this wait and see section. And this has not got much in it, and it is something that we can use on the floors. Actually, this was here in the house when we moved in, but it works very nicely on the bathroom floors. And so I just never remember to grab it out and use it. But I'm going to have a section of things where I can use these up. So that will go into that section. But now I have a few more things I can move over. Okay, on this shelf I have a candle. I might use that. That skunk keeps coming around. I think it's crawling underneath the porch in front of our house, and it keeps making the house stink. So I may put that to use. There's another bottle. More toilet bowl cleaner. That I will use for sure. And let's see. I'm not going to use this, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. Let's see. I have this thing, one of these toilet bowl cleaner things, and when I first got it, I really liked it. The things that came with it, they really worked well in the toilet, but then when I got the refills and I was using it, it never seemed to work so well. So I ended up going back to this kind of cleaning for the toilet because, you know, the other one wasn't working too great. So we have some Comet here. What is that? This is almost empty. This can go down with that to use up for whatever. And let's see. Okay. I bought this to use, and I don't think I ever have. So I'm going to put that down here. We have some alcohol. That can go over there. And this I also bought to use. This one, I think you can clean your, for cleaning the couch and fabrics and stuff. And I have used it a little bit. And this one I bought to use on our sink and counter upstairs. I always forget what that stuff's called. Corian, is that what it's called? I don't know. It starts with a C. Whatever it's made out of. Anyway, I bought that to put on it as a seal, and I haven't ever done it yet. And this is practically full. I don't know why I haven't used it. Okay, so maybe we'll put this over there, and that way when I run out of hand lotion again, I can use that. That takes care of the cleaning products that I have in these two shelves. The rest of it, it's brushes and scrubbers and rags. Now I want to move over here and go through these two shelves. This is going to go in the area with the things I'm going to think about. So will these. I have this big thing of white vinegar. I think I will move that over to the other shelf. This can stay in the maybes. That as well. This I will put over in the other shelf. And let's see, we've got some Windex here. I can move that over into the other shelf. Yeah, let's see. A lot of these are things that they're just cleaning products. I'm not sure that I'm going to be using them for anything. But I'm going to give it a chance now that I'm kind of thinning it out a little bit, and I'll be able to see. That'll help me to make the decision. Is it just that I had too much stuff and I can't get to it and I'm forgetting about it and that's why I'm not using it? Or is it because I just don't need it? And so this is hopefully going to help me be a little bit more clear on that. And I just have one more shelf with things on it that I need to go through. So let's see, this I will keep, that I will keep, or well, I'm going to move it over to the other shelf. And let's see what else we got here. The Windex I can move over, and this power wash stuff I can move over. And let's see, I think that's it. Okay, so the rest of this stuff can just stay where it's at, and I will again just be making decisions as time goes on, and we'll decide which things I'm using, which things I'm never going to use. And even if I find out over here, maybe I've moved something over here that I end up never using, then I can declutter that. And I also have some Clorox that I will keep in this section, and some microfiber rags, and some puppy pee pads. I'm going to move these over. The bins, I think I will just leave those. I think I'll put these in with my bins unless I use them with the cleaning stuff. And this can go over in the shelf with the things that I'll think about. Now I just have a few things on this top shelf here. Nothing in this shelf. I moved it over to the other shelf over on this side. So now I have majority of the excess stuff, the things that I'm going to see if I'm going to use it or not before I declutter it. All of those things, or most of those things, are in here now, and I think they will be easy for me to see, easy for me to access, but I've separated the things that I'm sure I use versus the things that I might use or I might not. And then down here, I'm going to go through this box another time. It's got some things like this. This is probably going to get decluttered next time, but we shall see. It's got some sponges and other things, so we'll go through that another day. Over here, now you can see this is the shelves where I want to move the things that I'm going to use to. And as you can see, there are empty shelves still here, but I have cleaning products, bleach, more cleaning products, and up here we have the puppy pee pads. We were using them for PJ. She's a cat, but we were using those for PJ for a while. We haven't had to use them for a couple months or so, but I'm not gonna let them go yet, just in case. And we have some microfiber cloths here for cleaning. And over here, I have a few things that I'm going to go ahead and let go of. This came with our washer when we bought it. And I opened it up and looked at it, and I decided, you know what, I am not going to use it. I'm just going to go ahead and let it go. And here we have some, that stuff you sprinkle on your carpet. We're letting go of it. We're taking out the carpet from the rooms as as we can. And so I don't think I'm going to need that. There's not much left in it anyway. So I'm going to let that go. And I had some shampoo and conditioner that I can no longer use. Randy's going to use the shampoo, but he probably won't use the conditioner. So I'm just going to go ahead and declutter that. And this little Airwick thing, it's pretty full, but it bothers Randy's breathing, so I'm not going to use it. And we have this ivory bottle, and I don't know why I had water in there, but I do. So that can go. And I decided to go ahead and let this go. It's not got much in it. And again, we are getting the carpet out of the house, so I'm not going to need it. And these 3 bottles, I'm going to empty them out, clean them out, and see if they're still usable. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and declutter them. But if I can use them, you know, if the smell comes out or whatever, then I will put them back down here. But otherwise, they're going to get decluttered. And over here, of course, I still have all of these other things to go through. I'm going to do that at another time. So for now, let me know down in the comments if you did any decluttering along with me. Till next time, happy decluttering.